Hello, welcome back, chat. Welcome to the underground, chat. Here we go. You ready, chat? I don't think I'm ready for this.
Yes, I celebrate my release as well.
Ah! That's a good quote to come in on. Hey, Gibby. Gibby. How are you doing? We just finished the SCP Fragmented Minds Chapter 1 tonight. We also did the demo of Do No Harm. And now we move on to something that has been under my radar, but not something I've been wanting to play for some reason. I wonder why I haven't wanted to play this game. Damn. I don't know what I'm doing. Never do you do, MalO, do you do, dude? I never know what I'm doing, do I do? No, never. So this here is Doki Doki Anomaly. It is a dating simulator game. Hold on. Yeah, no. Yep. All right. So I just wanted to make sure this game wasn't banned for any reason. You know, a what game? A what, mate? You what? Yes. It's a anomaly dating game. Yes. Though we are dating SCPs. Yes. I don't know if there's actual sound. There we go. Okay, well, when was this made? When was it? 2001? No, it was before that. When did this game come out? Because I see SCP-8008. And I think that series just came out this year, so SCP Doki Doki Anomaly release date. Let me see. I mean, bet. Listen, hold on. 2021. So it was a little over 3 years ago. The first recorded death associated with SCP-8008 occurred on December 18th, 1997. The victim, John Paul Riviere, 36, Caucasian male, was found pinned under his Dodge truck. Police on scene reported him being smushed to the neck like an empty tube of toothpaste. Exact wording. He was also smiling ear to ear and wearing a pair of novelty spiral-lensed glasses. The SCP Foundation became involved later when the local detective assigned to the case was also found dead. Dismembered by his own lawnmower, smiling broadly and wearing the same glasses. Apparently, this anomalous pair of novelty glasses, deemed SCP-8008, allows the wearer to fall in love with literally anything. No, you don't need, listen, you don't need these glasses. SCP boob. I was thinking that too, the boob thing. SCP-8008 log, October 6th, 1999. The entire first cohort of researchers assigned to the anomaly has been... The first 3 researchers were killed by an H2 pencil, a diamond necklace, and a pool noodle. A pool noodle? Hey, yo, I can kind of get the diamond necklace if you eat the thing, or getting stabbed in the neck by a pencil, but a pool noodle? How the hell did you die from a pool noodle? Did you eat it? Did you try to eat the pool noodle? Did you try to fellatio the pool noodle? Hey-o! Hey, up! The last was found in... God. All the data after that has been expunged. What am I supposed to do with this? I shut the SCP-8008 case files in disgust and tucked the folder under my arm. Who'd I piss off to get assigned to an anomaly with a 100% casualty rate? Must be because of the SCP-458 incident last month. Stupid infinite pizza box. What, you steal pizza? Is that what you did? Also, nice little, like, thing to make us so we don't have to look up which number that one is. Damn it. The heavy doors in SCP-173, the sculpture enclosure, are already opened when I arrive. My assistant, Dr. Theron Sherman, smiles briefly at me as I enter the room, then returns to reviewing his notes. He flips his pen in an elaborate loop between his fingers. I can do that. So long as the pencil's long enough, your tiny little pencils don't work so well. His nervous fidget. The dozen D-class inmates inside are all staring intently at vaguely peanut-shaped sculpture standing motionless in the corner of the room. Are you not going to show it just because... Also, Peanut, let's go! Hold on. Where is it? They said the peanut. They said peanut. Let's go. After all, it only takes an instant when nobody has it in their direct line of sight, even a blink at the wrong time. And it will snap all your necks in an instant. Ah, here comes Dr. Fields now from his experiment with 682. Morning. Hold on.
Morning.
Seems distracted. Morning, sir. Everything all right? He blinks, seeming to refocus.
Yes, everything's fine.
I look at the strange pair of glasses Dr. Fields is handing me. This is it. I take SCP-8008, the novelty glasses from him, noting how light they are. Just a dark plastic frame and a spiral pattern lens. Dr. Fields wipes his hands off on his lab coat as if to get rid of anything the glasses may have left behind.
They look funny, but let me tell you.
He swallows nervously.
They're no joke.
Dr. Fields nods and takes his leave. All right. I settle into the flimsy aluminum chair at the table provided and activate the microphone. No turning back now. I take a deep breath and put on SCP-8008, the novelty glasses. Are we sure this is a dating simulator or a Bratz knockoff game? Who here remembers Bratz? Some kind of like chibi-esque nonsense. Where'd this come from? Japan? What? Suddenly, there's a hot SCP girl in front of me. I got blasted by the music. Cool. Yeah, dating music. Let's go. SCP-173. Is that me? Oh, that must be me. Hello? I clear my throat, hoping my nerves won't be too noticeable in the video recording or the video game. Hello, SCP-173. Whether she's thinking deeply or completely brain dead, I can't tell. Can you understand me? What was this movement? Bro, I feel... Hold on. This animation reminds me of something very particular. It's like that animation for VTuber models. That was something. I'll be continuing experimentation with you. Is that all right? It really? No, there is absolutely no way. This is 100% animated with some kind of facial recognition as well as some digital like VTuber thing. This is too rough to be anything else. This is not a real animation. Were you expecting someone else? If she's looking for my predecessor, she's going to be disappointed. They're not coming back. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's a decision. We have to make a save as soon as we see a decision. But maybe we can be friends. I won't be making the same mistake they did. Did 173 murder the person? Also, take note that for some reason her number is on her chest. It really should not be her number anywhere on her because in the Peanut doesn't have her number anywhere, or its number. I'm already calling it her. I hit its number. Maybe we can be friends. Ew, smiling. Ugh. Ugh. She seems to like that idea.
Yes, become friends. Become friends with the statue. So when you turn your back...
And MalO won't be there to fix your neck for you. She seems to like the idea. Beside me, Dr. Sherman scribbles something on his notes. Ah! What is that noise? Why was that? Why was that? I can, sweetheart, I can do that too. I'm glad. No, I don't want to load. Her voice sends shivers up my spine.
I think I have the vapes, my good chat.
I need to compose myself. I need to compose myself so I can be upstanding for this fine lady. Speaking of. Yeah. Our goal here is to clarify exactly how SCP-8008 produces its hallucinations. And to better understand its psionic properties, we will compare our subject's experiences to audio, video footage, and Dr. Sherman's notes. To begin, I will allow you show you some images. Is that all right, SCP-173? She seems pretty eager to snap my neck. Perhaps she won't be as hard as I expected. She seems pretty eager to end my life. Oh, wait. I just had a thought. If you instead of snapping your neck, when you see girl SCP-173, she snaps something else that's slender. Another thing that's slender, it looks like a neck. Would you... Hey, chat, would you want to take the quick way out, or would you like 173 to snap your dick? Okay. I show her the image of a monarch butterfly in summer. What do you see? Butterfly. There we go, that's better. A butterfly? You know what a butterfly is? She's so difficult to read. She is a statue. Next, I show her the image of a human face. And this? Oh. Look at it. Really is just a VTuber game. Like the expressions changing ever so slightly. It's so ridiculous. Huh? What?
Maybe there's too much echo. And too much pitch. Maybe just a little bit high, but not too much.
Sir, what's wrong, Dr. Sherman?
Sir, what's wrong?
I hadn't realized it, but I stood up. The small hairs on the back of my neck are standing straight up. Everything inside me is screaming to get away from this creature. Nothing. I'm fine. It takes all my self-control to force myself to sit down. Yay, music again! I can do this. Lastly, I show her an image of her actual face. The blank spray-painted eyes stare up from the paper. Last one, okay? What do you see here? Sadness. She is very sad. Confronted with the image of her actual face, she seems distressed.
No! No! No!
She just went and murdered one of the D class, I think. Twisted body of one of the D class personnel is slammed suddenly into the table, looking up at me with wide eyes. She did that fast. Did we all blink all of a sudden? His body is spasming in sudden disconnection from his brainstem. His head is turned at a 180 degrees. What just happened?
I didn't see, I blinked.
The man on the table has stopped twitching. His irises mid-dilated. Around the room, the remaining D-class have their backs against the walls. One woman is hyperventilating, covering her eyes. I blinked too! And me!
And me.
Not again! Listen, everyone just happened to blink at the same time? How many people are there? Okay, so there was like, what? Three or four D class and 2 researchers. So you're telling me there was like, or at least 4 or 5. Everybody blinked at the right exact same moment. Damn, bro. That's why the foxtrot, or no, nine-tailed fox. That's why they always comment when they're about to blink.
Blinking. Blinking.
I will remind D-class personnel that any deviation from eye contact protocol will have severe consequences. We can see that beyond the obvious.
Right.
I almost jumped out of my chair as the timer beeps. We're going to end here for today. Please don't be upset. We'll be back tomorrow, okay? She seems relieved about that. Is that really something I should be happy about?
I'll be waiting.
Her voice, I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I remove SCP-8008, taking a moment to wipe the sweat from my face. Without the glasses, I can see SCP-173 as it actually is, a monster of concrete and rebar, looming right in front of me. The corpse on the table seems to be staring at it, afraid to look even away in death. Nothing. I scrubbed through the grainy video again. No evidence of the young woman I'd seen speaking to in the testing chamber. No evidence that SCP-173 was in the way of communicating with me. Whoops. Any way of communicating. It's just me wearing those ridiculous glasses. Talking to myself. Okay, this is, Bejeweled? Why are we playing Bejeweled? Why is it Bejeweled suddenly? Why Bejeweled? It's been a while since I've played Bejeweled. A very hot moment. Why is the music so cheerful? Why? I'll get points, I'll break your legs. Who are you? Is that you? My sweetheart, is that you? Is that you, my darling SCP-713123? Is that you? Yes. My love, we must be together forever. Very, very good, yes. Listen, I'll get enough points so you don't break my legs. I like the legs where they are, thank you very much. There we go. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That is a mediocre. There's a good one. Bap. There we go. I think I got enough. No, I don't. No, I don't have enough points. How do I do this better? I need to do faster. I'm not going fast enough. Or, yeah, you can click on my face. Listen, I am almost done it. Listen, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I did it. I'm fucking cool. Fine, great job. I did it. I'm so cool. I'm the best around, and nobody's ever gonna get me down. Nobody's ever gonna get me down. I'm best around. I did it with so many seconds to spare. I did it. Take that. You don't know how many hours I spent playing Bejeweled. A lot of them. I wake up with a start. What was that dream? Something about legs. My fucking legs. And get away from me, you like creepy chibi wannabe. What's with her gum line? I don't like it. Ugh, I don't like your gum line. SCP Bejeweled is exactly what it is. I love that. I love that emote, by the way. Big eyes. What the hell? For what? She's gone. I reach up to touch my face, terrified that I might be find 8008080. There, but it's just me. So what did I just see? I dress and head down to the cafeteria to get some water. A clock on the wall says it's 3 o'clock. Nah, it's actually 2 a.m. It's so quiet. Last call for alcohol. Find my way to the cafeteria without incident. Is that the infinite pizza box again? 294. Is that gonna be important? 294. Might as well go write that down just in case. To script rapidly. It's empty, but for Dr. Singer, the third researcher in our cohort, sitting on one of the benches. She's staring into a hot mug of coffee, hunched over with her elbows resting on her knees. Dr. Singer?
Jesus. That was loud. Sorry, chat.
She jumps out of my at my voice, spilling coffee in her hands and dropping the mug with a shout. It shatters on the ground. Sorry, I didn't mean to. No, it's fine. It was an accident. She means it, but I still feel bad. Neither of us say anything, so we clean up the mess. Eventually, I break the silence. How'd it go with SCP-096 today? Dr. Singer makes a face as she rinses her hands under cold water. That bad, huh?
No. She didn't even talk to me. It's just...
She? Dr. Singer pauses for a moment, then blinks.
It. Thank you.
She turns off the faucet and dries her hands.
You were assistant to the previous leader researcher, right?
Wow, I messed that one up. I can't help but ask, or, well, it was actually me asking her, and she nods. All the data about them was expunged. I was hoping you might be able to let my question trail off as I see the paleness of Dr. Singer's face. Dr. Singer, I don't want to talk about it. Her eyes are cold. But it might be able to help us. It might... I said, I don't want to talk about it. Suddenly, the room rocks in the sound of a distant explosion. An instant later, the containment breach alarm blares to life. What the... Dr. Singer and I look at each other in horror as we both come to the same realization. Dr. Fields! We break into a run towards SCP-682's temporary containment chamber. Maybe we're not too late?
He did.
He lizard chow. The alarms are deafening. I've only ever heard them once before. At the site had been transferred from. 14 people had died that night. The hallway rocks violently. Fine dust pours from the concrete ceiling, catching in my throat as we run. I cough hoarsely, my lungs already burning from the unfamiliar exercise. My worst fears are confirmed as we round the corner. All I can see is a cloud of bellowing dust and stone debris. Huge shards of rock have gouged the walls on the far end of the corridor, exploding from the wall that had been SCP-682's temporary containment chamber. A new voice. I jump as a hand grasps my trousers leg. To my horror, I recognize Dr. Vita, the fourth and final researcher in our cohort. His lips and chin are crimson with blood. His torso has been pulped by metal shrapnel. I barely have time to process this before a shape looms out of the new hole in the wall. It's big. Ahead of us is Dr. Fields is standing with his arms raised towards us. I can't see his face, but I know he's wearing SCP-8008. The massive Keter-class anomaly crawls over a pile of debris. Yellow acid smoke pours off its body. It spots Dr. Singer and I. My body freezes, pinned by those hateful yellow eyes. Dr. Fields, my beloved, my queen! You look so small next to her. Dr. Singer and me. Dr. Singer is about to end up being flattened like a pancake.
I did as you asked. Now we can be together.
No, here we go. Disgusting!
It stabs Dr. Fields up in its crocodilian jaws faster than I can believe it. Dr. Fields screams as SCP-682 shakes him back and forth like a doll. I can hear his body breaking. SCP-8008 flies off and lands near my feet. Of course it does. Scientists know better grammar than that. Scientists are silly. Why would you not? Why didn't you pass your English exam? A wave of desire to put them on washes over me. Hey, I'm gonna put those on. Hold on. You guys want to see female version? We're probably gonna die a horrible, horrible death. Ah. Okay, that's what she looks like. Why are her eyelashes why do they look like teeth? Also, I love that there's bone and flesh for tits. Good one. She's a big mama. Big. Well, game dev, you could just, I don't know, show off a little bit of perspective. Like, I can't actually tell she's big. Unless this is a second story over here on the far left. And she's actually just kneeling down on the ground and her head just comes to the ledge of that railing. Meaning she's probably like, what, 20 feet tall? She holds Dr. Fields by the torso in one of her hands. His screams become gurgles as my mind struggles to understand what it's seeing. That fucking face. Oh god, these models. Dr. Fields' body seems to dissolve in ragged chunks as if something unseen is tearing him apart. Oh, it's not real, Chad. Just put on your rose-tinted glasses, friends, and you won't see the horrors. Then it occurs to me, then he's gone. He's eating her! Oh, they're eating him. Then they're gonna eat me! Oh my god!
Interesting.
Ah! Gunfire erupts from behind SCP-682. Well, we got a body shot. Jeez, that really is just the image of what she looks, or what he looks like, or it looks like, with the dissolved body. Oh, so it's exactly how I described it. It's on her knees, chat. Her legs are going through the floor. Oh my god, this game is killing me. Mind you, by the way, chat, can I have a gripe with you guys?
682 does not look like this.
Not the whole like, oh, she's a girl thing. No. Every artist, a lot of artists get it wrong. A lot of artists draw the lizard with like exposed bone and meat because that's the one image that is given to see the lizard. That's not what that thing looks like when it's not, when it's in its normal state. That picture was taken after it had been in a fight with a bunch of like MTF guys back in like the early 1800s who were using anomalous weapons against it in order to put it down. That thing was absolutely ripped to shreds, and it healed, regenerated from the fight. So anytime I ever see this entity, this lizard with flesh missing, that's not supposed to be what the lizard looks like. Trust me, I've seen it. It doesn't look like this. All right, gripes over. I hit the smoke's in front of the lettering. I hit the floor just as bullets whipped through the air around me, sending us a spray of sharp stone where they hit the tiles. I cover my head. Even above the sirens and the gunfire, I can hear SCP-682 shriek as it enters a rage state. Well, you're all dead. The floor rocks under me as another section of the building collapses. And suddenly, a shower of debris and bullets stops. Even sound seems muted. I decide to risk it. Carefully, I open one dust-covered eye and see... Is that 096? Is that the shy guy? A pair of bare green feet standing just inches above from my face. After a moment of confusion, it dawns on me. SCP-096 has been moved into an adjoining cell block for testing. I cover my eyes in an instant, praying I haven't seen the face somehow. To see SCP-096 face is certain death.
You.
Its voice rings through the high-ceiling chamber, followed by a howl from SCP-096 as it too enters a rage state upon being glimpsed. I blindly begin to crawl away from the sounds of fighting as the two anomalies clash. There is a file on SCP-096 and 682 fighting, and it leads to a stalemate because neither one could kill each other. Oh dear. Oh, welcome back. By the way, Shadow, welcome back to Doki Doki Anomaly. Welcome to the dating SCP game. It's so hilariously bad with the animation. I'm sorry, Dev, but I can tell when you use facial tracking and motion tracking, and I can see it. I've seen enough VTubers to know. I hope desperately I'm going to the opposite direction. A huge chunk of concrete strikes me in the back, crushing the air from my lungs in a whoosh, and I'm dead. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. My vision goes soft around the edges as the life is slowly crushed out of me. Is this it? I'm dead. Something is pulling on my legs. Something impossibly strong. I feel hands around my ankles. I gasp as the pressure on my chest is released and light returns to the world. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be 173.
She saved me, chat.
She saved me in order to break my dick. snap my neck. She wants to snap the dick.
Yo, no.
No, Harry, you.
Saved you for leftovers, yeah.
I've got you. I won't ever let you the others have you.
She's gone. So 173 escaped containment as well, and for some reason saved our lives. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We're going to start a cat fight between 3 anomalies. I hear voices. I hear Dr. Sherman shouting, Sundere 173. No! Who's he shouting?
Dr. Sherman, doctor, can you hear me?
I try to respond, but it turns into a hacking cough. My throat is full of dust.
Are you alright?
He helps me to sit up and waits while I cough a while longer. Miraculously, I seem to be unharmed.
Let's get you to the medical ward.
He supports me as I stand. Glancing backwards as we turn to leave, I see a slab of concrete that almost killed me, and the trail through the dust from where SCP-173 had dragged me to safety. Why? I want, if there is footage, if there's like recorded footage in the hallway, I want to see that. I want to see SCP-173 actually saving somebody for a change. I'm hooked up to several machines in a private room. My heartbeat sounds quick and irregular on the monitor. Isn't this a bit excessive? Dr. Sherman looks up at me from the chair in the corner. His lips twist into a wry grin.
You know, for someone so smart, you're a real idiot.
Fair. I lean back in my nest of pillows. Is Dr. Singer all right?
Yeah, she's fine. She had the sense to run when she saw what happened to Dr. Fields.
I nod awkwardly. He stands and hands me a glass of water from the bedside table. I drain the glass, not realizing how thirsty I'd been. And the breach? Dr. Sherman sighs at that and then shoves his hands into his pockets.
Word around site is they were able to recontain both SCP-682 and SCP-096.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
But SCP-173 is missing.
Should I tell him SCP-173 saved my life?
Its containment chamber was found open. We need to find SCP-173. I think I might be in danger.
Oh no, sorry, I keep forgetting. We need to find 173. I think I might be in danger. That's as much as I'm willing to say. Dr. Sherman's eyes narrow.
The task force personnel are already down in the tunnel searching for it.
They won't find her.
They won't find it.
Right, sorry.
Why not?
How do I explain it to him? We need to ask someone who was there.
Everyone who saw what happened was torn apart other than you.
Not everyone.
Absolutely not! No! Absolutely not!
Theron, I don't have a lot of time. It's hard to explain. He crosses his arms for a moment, then seems to deflate.
Fine. I suppose someone has to keep watch over you.
A chill runs down my spine at that. I can't help but wonder if SCP-173 is watching me even now. There's no time to lose. We're definitely saving it here. All right. Chat. Hey, chat. I'm gonna ask you, chat, so it alleviates me of the decision. What do we want to do? Do we want to go visit 096, 682, or do we do nothing? Decide now! Your fate is in your hands. Well, my fate's in your hands, but maybe not my fate, but the doctor's fate. You want the white gown or blue gown? 682 won't kill you for just seeing you. My thoughts exactly. Why not? Why not? Hold on. How many saves can I have? I can only have 3 saves. That kind of sucks. Yee. All right, 682 it is. I hope we don't then make him enter a rage state. Normally it would take days to clear this kind of experiment with the higher ups. But with Dr. Fields gone, I'm the highest ranking researcher we've got. God help us. Everyone. Yee. They're really not taking any chances this time. Behind me I hear Dr. Sherman fake a cough to hide his grin. On either side of us, a full legion of mobile task force guards watches us pass. Their black helmets and visors obscure their glares, but I can feel the chill in the air. These men just lost their friends because a researcher like me couldn't handle his assignment. I carefully step to avoid the electric rails set in the floor as we approach SCP-682's new containment chamber. We stop just inside the huge space. Before us, it's a massive 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter cube of reinforced steel filled with hydrochloric acid. So that would be 16 by 16 by 16 feet. So I was off with that 20 feet remark. So she must be like, well, just the lizard itself must be like, what? At the very least, 14 feet? 13, 14 feet? Maybe 13? And the acid hangs SCP-682's itself, suspended between life and death as its body regenerates just as fast as the acid can eat it away. Dr. Sherman pulls out his notebook. As always, he'll be acting as my personal reality anchor. SCP-682. Can you understand me? I've come to talk to you about SCP-173. A low chuckle resonates through the room. No, that's too much.
Echo.
There we go. Hello, test. Okay.
I can feel it in the soles of my feet. 682 flicks his massive tail to slowly turn away from the view screen. Do you know what happened to it? No response. 682 has now floated so its back is fully facing us. We don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I had been hoping to avoid this.
Were you?
He watches me carefully as he hands me the novelty glasses.
You're not immune to it.
I know that too well, my friend. With a deep breath, I put on SCP-8008. There she is. Hey, chat. There's waifu. You ready for anomalous blood-splattered alligator waifu? Whoa! Honkers. She's so big. A lot of men would kill for that. Also, if she's at least 13 to 14 feet tall, depending, I'm guessing 13 to 14 feet tall, then I would say she is definitely even bigger than me. She's so big. Welcome back to music. Yeah, let's go. It's good times. It takes me a moment to compose myself before I can speak. SCP-682. I need to know what happened during the breach. Hey, thanks for the patties.
Hold on.
Ask nicely, Doctor.
Her voice. It's not at all like I expected. Would you please tell me what happened? I made a choice. I'll not be able to go back until later. The bigger decisions are earlier in the game. I'm 11-foot Mama Roo. No, you're not allowed to be bigger than me. Squishes you down. Bad enough the lizard's bigger than me.
Before the sculpture comes to kill you.
You think that too?
What do I get in return for the information?
I've never seen such a hostile smile.
And what makes you think I won't get you first?
From the corner of my eye, her number is on her chest, why? From the corner of my eye, I see Dr. Sherman watching me carefully. But I need to stay focused on SCP-682. You cannot be trusted. The acid swirls in little eddies around her as she laughs.
You're a funny little human.
What could you possibly want anyways? That I could give you, at least. Are you gonna say a date? Do you want to go on a date? Is that what you're gonna do? If you were to tell us where SCP-173 is. I can hear the creaking of plastic as the task force personnel shift their weight around the room. Their guns are still lowered for now.
Doctor?
Silence!
Everyone in the room instinctively covers their ears.
I want 1 hour in the sunlight. That is my offer.
I relayed the offer to Dr. Sherman.
Out of the question.
You may not have a luxury of time. Disgusting human.
A sharp beep from the lead task force member's radio makes me pause. He looks at us, then picks up the line. Was that one of the members of the task member force down in the mines getting their necks snappity-wappitied? The static-filled screams from the other end are so loud he has to hold out his arm's length. Reinforcement! Send reinforcement! The voice is abruptly cut off. Oh god! I just heard 3 neck snaps. Snap, snap, snap. The silence that falls over the room is absolute.
I was not finished with my demands. I want you to accompany me, Doctor.
No. Okay. I have some theories. Listen, I have some theories, okay? About this pair of glasses. My theories are thus. It's not just a mimetic agent on the person that wears it. It's also a mimetic agent on whatever it views. So if you're viewing an anomalous being and it turns it into a female, that thing is also affected by the glasses. That's why these things want the doctor. It's kind of like this primal urge to do so because the glasses are working on them too. So long as they have some sentience. Even the creature, I don't think it works the same for non-sentient things like the lawnmower and whatnot. I think it's different. Yes, NJ and SCP, yes. Me? You want to go on a date with me? You want me? Shit.
Upright there, criminal scum. No one breaks the law on my watch. Stealing your stolen goods. Now pay your fine.
Is it illegal? Is this game illegal, Aaron?
Then pay with your
Then
blood.
pay with your blood. She's just a mama, just wants a little short human to dot over. That's all. That's all. She just likes being the big girl. That's all. Big mama lizard.
Don't get any silly ideas, human.
Dr. Sherman's scribbling has stopped, waiting for my next words. I'm not sure I have a better option. I accept. You know, you only live once. And maybe in that one in that one like 15 seconds of like fame, you could get it on with a giant anomalous regenerative lizard that will immediately kill you upon after kissing. Okay.
Wonderful. I look forward to it.
See you tomorrow. I remove SCP-08. I keep saying 08. 8008. I almost have dyslexia. Then hand it to Dr. Sherman for safekeeping. Hey, it's isn't that Rennie? Rennie the raccoon with the multiple eyes? Yay! Look at that cute emote. Dr. Singer and I have decided it's the safest place for them. SCP-682's rumbling laughter follows us out of the chamber. I can't help but wonder if I'm making the right decision. So it worked with like, you would think it would just work with SCP-173. Why it works for 682 and 096, I'm not sure. Because it only worked with a, you know, inanimate objects.
Access denied.
No. I do what I want. You can't stop me. Okay.
And time is running out. Once we're outside earshot of the guards, Dr. Sherman stops to look at me dead in the eyes.
You can't go through with this.
It might be our best shot. Sherman runs his hand through his hair.
All right. Fine. I trust you.
I wouldn't. I'm probably gonna be a snack. And no, I don't. I'm gonna be a snack, chat. And then I'm gonna be a snack. You see? You get what I'm saying? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more. Bet 682 is most likely gonna pull a fast one, just like she tried to do before. We should still visit SCP-096? Sure. I guess we could try visiting 096. As per protocol, no one is actually allowed to enter SCP-096 containment chamber. The risk of accidentally glimpsing its face is just too high. And that's all it would take. 096 cannot be stopped once it's seen its face. Once you've seen its face, it will find you and kill you, no matter what. They even put the damn thing at the bottom of the ocean, inside a submarine, inside a containment chamber, and they made a D-class look at its face, and it busted through the submarine, fucking nearly destroying the thing, and then it swam from the bottom of the ocean. I think the only way it could ever be stopped is you send it to space. It's about the only place you could put it. Which makes you wonder if SCP-096 is actually going to be in fragmented minds. Is this really such a good idea? Around as an armored task force personnel watching carefully, wary of any sign of trouble. Dr. Sherman, Dr. Singer, and I stop in front of SCP-096's sealed doorway. We don't have to do this.
We don't have to do this.
Roll my eyes at him. Well, unless you want to go to on a sunset date with the big lizard. Dr. Sherman's face drains of color just thinking about it. I guess not, then. Shall we? Dr. Singer hesitates before initiating the audio link. Dr. Singer Oh, this is the girl. All right. Yeah,
The female doctor. She didn't say anything at all to me yesterday. So don't be disappointed if she doesn't go like you hope.
I nod and she punches in the code. Maybe she's not into girls? You ever thought of that? He has a big role in containment breach. Which one? 096? Dr. Sherman hands me SCP-0... that number, boob number, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. Centering myself, I'll put them on. What? How? How is she in the camera? There's definitely not supposed to be cameras inside that holding cell. She's singing? She's not crying, she's singing? Dr. Singer.
What?
It's
Beautiful.
I meant to not have them that sound effect. I just wanted the reverb. You have such big chungy rolls. Like a bird. Like a Boyd. It sounds so sad. Almost lonely. Ah! She stopped. Who's there? Hello?
No! Look away! Look away!
She wants us to look away from the council.
But I can't even...
She's begging us. Durst. I found a typo. Durst. Singer and Sherman both look awkwardly at the floor. Is that better? Yes. I need to ask you about yesterday. You have a beautiful voice.
Please! Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying. You really do.
Thank you!
You're welcome. Durst equals doctor? Dr. Sherman is looking at me oddly. I need to keep this on track. I need to talk to you about yesterday.
No! I hate her! Don't make me!
She screams so loud the speaker cuts out, but we can still hear it clearly through the wall. The task force team leader steps forward, ready to intervene. Stand down! I try to put as much authority as I can into my voice. With Dr. Fields dead, I'm the highest ranking official at this facility. Through his visor, I watch the man's eyes flicker between my face and my class 5 authorization badge. Damn, bro, he got a class 5? Bro, whose anomalous dick did you had to suck to get to that one authorization? Stand down. The task force man and exhales, then returns to his post. Watch him a moment longer before returning my attention to SCP-096. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Please talk to me.
You're going to have to look at her. Look at me again.
You're going to have her look at me again. No, I swear SCP-682 won't come anywhere near you. I just wanted to ask you about SCP-173. We just need to know where it went.
And you'll leave me alone.
Yes, then we'll leave you alone.
Okay.
Just like that, she's gonna tell us? Is he secretly among the O5s? Damn, bro, class 5? Oh, damn. I try not to let my excitement show in my face.
I want something first.
Damn it! I knew it couldn't be that easy. What do you need in return? At my side, Dr. Sherman shoots me a look. I just shrug, and her request might turn out to be something we can easily accommodate. It would almost certainly be less dangerous than what SCP-682's asked for.
I want a bird.
A bird?
I like to sing with them. Just like I used to.
This voice sucks to do, chat. You mean out in the mountains? Okay, sure. You can have some recorded bird song.
No!
Again, we're forced to cover our ears against the piercing noise.
I want a real bird. Real bird song.
Nobody says anything for a long moment. Eventually, I clear my throat. We'll get you a real bird. Yeah, a real bird. I mean, what's wrong with having a real bird? What kind of bird? Parrot? A parakeet? A songbird? Lovebird? Let it not be a lovebird, because I will lose my mind. We can have it by tomorrow. Then you'll tell us about what happened to SCP-173? Hopefully the bird doesn't trigger a, like a rage event. Let's hope not, but, yeah, the bird looks into its face and then she eats the bird. I take SCP-8008 off my more aggressively than necessary. An image of the girl on the screen is replaced by lifeless data. How is she on the damn screen? She wants birds. Oh, that was Singer there. Huh? No, I'm just thinking about that, 096, the bird looks at 096's face, and then he goes into a rage state and eats the bird. You know, he did do that. 096 ate people. It didn't just rip them apart. It ate people. It ripped them apart, but also ate limbs. Yeah, how did the data transfer to an image? I don't know. Makes no sense. I think 8008 is sentient and messing with us, chat. I think that's what it is. I think 8008 is actually a living thing. Stores them safely in the breast pocket.
This is a bad idea. I don't know how, but it is.
What other choice do we have? The mental image of SCP-682 looms over us all. I set off down the hallway, signaling to the others researchers to follow me. I nod to the task force team leader as we go. The man is as solemn as granite.
We could just wait for the task force personnel to do their jobs.
I agree, but if it's as if a cloud is hanging over me, blurring my thoughts, am I just tired? Or is it something more insidious? Let's call it a day. We're all exhausted. No one argues with that. We'll talk about this in the morning, all right? Dr. Sherman looks at me and then at Dr. Singer. He shrugs, looking just as exhausted as I feel. Okay, let's get you back to the medical ward.
Okay, let's get you back to the medical ward.
Oh boy, here we go again. My eyes drift closed as soon as I'm tucked into bed. What a day. Everything swirls around in my mind as sleep overtakes me. Here we go again. Yeah, here we go again. Too much? I can't even. How about this? Get the or die. Or die! Oh! Whoa! We've flipped everything on its head. How? Okay. You, me, you, hey, you, me. Get out. What's going on? Is the other ones talking now? What is happening? What is happening? What? How am I supposed to deal with this? This is wrong on so many levels. Oh my God. What is this? What is this indeed? I said get out. Is this okay? So it is true. They are having a memetic agent here. Get N. Oh, there's meat. Oh, there's meat. Oh, there's meat and eyeballs. I can't. Don't look at me. I'm not creepy. Hold on. I'm not creepy. Just check it in. I can't. Wah. That's just pathetic. Listen, everything is pathetic right now. Me including. Don't kill me. I hate you both so much. Shut up. I'm not joking. I will kill you all. Click on my face. No. Did I accidentally click on her face? I think I did. I think I'm somehow mentally linked with them now. Where am I? The tunnel's beneath the facility. I didn't finish the points, by the way. I was trying to read what was going on, and I couldn't. I couldn't read it all, while also trying to play the game. I think I hear footsteps and shouting. Is that? She sees me. I hit the ground. What happened? I have fallen out of bed. The tile floor is cold on my cheek. What was that nightmare? I also noticed you guys couldn't read it because of my fat head being in the way. Also, I noticed during that 096 was talking in emojis. My wrist hurts, probably ripped the IV out. And the heart rate monitor, considering the alarm telling me I've flatlined. The door to my room flies open.
Doctor!
I look up to see my assistant silhouetted in the doorway, and the next moment, he's on my side.
Oh, thank God. I thought...
I'm fine. Just a nightmare. He looks at me strangely, somewhere between concern and relief.
Some nightmare. Come on, let me help you out.
I sit on the edge of the bed and rubbing my sore wrists. The morning shift nurse arrives a moment later to check my vitals. Dr. Sherman hangs back, fidgeting with his favorite pen. Healthy as a horse? Nurse forces a smile for my benefit, but says nothing. Then Dr. Sherman and I are alone again. It was SCP-173. Dr. Sherman looks up at me. In my nightmare, that is. She's down in the tunnels. I think I even know where.
No, you don't. It was just a dream.
Listen, buddy. You've how long have you been working in the Foundation? How long? Dreams are important. There's a lot of mimetic agents in dreams and stuff like that. Dreams are very important. There's a lot of anomalies that affect dreams. I'm not sure anymore. I sigh, weighing out our options. We could give SCP-682 its hour of sunlight and pray it doesn't kill us all in the process. Or give SCP-096 its bird and pray it also doesn't kill us all in the process. All our options kind of suck. Dr. Sherman actually laughs at that.
You're right about that.
Dr. Sherman is in charge of Site 42 YouTube channel. He should know this stuff. Wait, what? Is that real? What do you mean? Listen to the Class 5 individual, Sherman. Listen to the Class 5. So, what should we do? Go into the... Oh, I have to save this, but what slot should I save this over? How did I save on this slot in 8 minutes, but then saved on this one in 7 minutes? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so this was the first decision we made. This might be the easiest one to redo. So we'll do that. Let's go. Go on. Okay, hold on. What do you think, chat? Let's go. Not for nothing, but I kind of want to see what 682 does. Will she pull a fast one on us? Or Death on extra or extra death or extra death. Choices. Let's go for extra death. The lift deposits us on the roof of the facility. SCP-682's containment cube is already waiting for us. Yeah, they didn't remove them from the cube. The wind is surprisingly cold up here. How long has it been since I've gone outside? Summer has slipped away without me even noticing. Now the sun is setting too. I sit in the chair provided next to SCP-682's containment cube. Dr. Sherman looks even colder than I feel. His teeth are chattering. It's taken most of the day to bring SCP-682s up to the roof to catch the dying rays of the sun. Inside, I can see her paddling in her acid bath, eyeing me through the small viewport. She almost seems excited. I gesture to the lead task force personnel to begin. The woven tarp of electrified wire draped over the containment cube hums to life. Enough electricity to power a small town sizzled through exposed wires. Enough to vaporize anything that comes in contact with it. Hopefully that's enough to slow SCP-682 down a little. Couldn't hit spacebar in VR? You're watching this in VR right now? You're watching this in VR, huh? I wonder what would happen if I did this! LOL. MalO jump scare. Hopefully enough to slow him down. The sealed top of SCP-682's prison is open slowly. I can't deny a part of me is excited to see her again, which is ridiculous. She surfaces, lifting her snout to catch the last of the sun's rays, but not far enough that she'd contact the deadly wire's net. Around us, the task force personnel shift, checking the safeties on their weapons. Thank you for the baddies. Off. They're making sure their safeties are off. Dr. Sherman hands me SCP-8008 without prompting. You notice how my character has said her multiple times. Multiple times. He clearly wants to get this over with as quickly as possible. Just as I do. Beginning the experiment. Without hesitation, I put on SCP-8008 and... Big Lizard Waifu. Here we go with the music. She's... big. I stopped that thought in its tracks. She's big. I'm stronger than this. I need to resist. Resist, giant mama.
Nope.
Too high pitched. Which one? No, it wasn't that one.
Which one was it?
Was this? Was it this one?
This one?
Ready to talk?
Am I allowed no peace?
You made a promise. Tell us what you know. I didn't mean to do that.
Do you know how I came to be here?
Yeah, the guy in the charge of Site 82 YouTube and TikTok is Dr. Thurian Sherman. Oh yeah, I know that guy. I've seen his stuff before. In fact, I've reposted some of his stuff. And even messaged him on Twitter a couple times. In reality, he's the one that created Sherman and SCP lore. He's a highly intelligent researcher obsessed with 999 and making a certain tree scream, and likes to dress in shorts and nerds out over music. Doesn't he also wear, like, shirts? Like, brightly colored shirts? Now, no one knows SCP-682's true origin. Might I be the first to learn?
Come, run your fingers through my hair. We shall chat.
Brother? Yo, what? Yeah, I told ya. Touchy the lizard. Do it, touch the lizard. Do it now. Do I really trust her? Pat her hair. I slowly walk towards her. The freaking... faces. These barely animated faces, I swear. Towards the edge of the roof. Dr. Sherman follows behind me as I dragged by a tether. I'm unable to see over the edge clearly now. It's a very long way down. Well,
You really are stupid, even for a human.
I brace for death, but the attack doesn't come. She seems peaceful. I run my fingers through her neck, her thick neck, or start strangling her as though that would work on SCP-682. Through her thick green hair. It's coarse, more like fur than hair. SCP-682 does have hair. Fur, technically. But not unpleasant. The cold wind catches my lab coat, making it flap around my knees. Why they give the SCP the brats treatment anyways? I asked that earlier. I'm like, why do they look like the brats? Why? The red sun illuminates the curve of her silhouette.
Do you really want to know about me?
I'm surprised by how uncertain she sounds. Sure, I mean, if you're comfortable. Jesus Christ. That smile, please don't do that again. That was too much gum line. That's way too much gum line. The silence stretches between us.
I am very old.
She speaks so quietly, I have to strain to hear her.
Everything decays. But me.
I don't know what to say. Well, if rumors are true, SCP-682 is possibly the lizard or the reptile or the snake from biblical lore. They say that SCP-682 is actually the one that convinced Adam and Eve to eat the fruit of knowledge. Because guess who knows about this lizard? The gatekeeper. The angel that it gatekeeps what is possibly Eden. Though there also is thoughts that gatekeeper really isn't what they say he is. So there is the high chance that the gatekeeper is just a liar, and just like SCP-343 is, and just a really powerful entity. Here comes the snap of the jaws. Nom nom nom. Do I try to console her? Something in her posture warns me not to.
I am the wrath that stalks the night, or mankind in this case. I am death, everlasting. But I am lonely.
That is, I think that's 8008's anomalous effects upon 682. Because at the end of the day, 682 is of this world. They are an entity of flesh and blood. So they are also able to be, mimetic effects can work on that creature, but differently from humans. As it has been shown that little girl that makes people want her to kill her, she has a mimetic agent that makes people want to kill her. It works the exact opposite on 682. You're lying. This is a hallucination. You're not real. You're not real.
Aren't I?
am not sure anymore. Ah! I just see our main doctor here just having a panic attack. Ah! Yeah, 682 would have snapped up everyone minutes ago, probably, if it wasn't for 8008. Exactly, I told you.
I will tell you where the sculpture is, if you want. Or you can forget about her, and I will protect you. Your choice.
I'm not sure what to make of that offer. It sounds nice, but she's probably gonna kill me instead. I mean, look what happened to Doctor whatever his name was. We got fucking destroyed and eaten completely. What makes you think that she'll do the same for me? Though I think that the mimetic agents of 8008 do get stronger as the longer you wear it on both the wearer and the thing that he's viewing. Resist the temptation! Chat. You know I have to come back to this game eventually and replay it, right? Because I'm gonna have to look at all these choices again. Chat. Do we go with the mama lizard? I'm not gonna lie. I think we might actually be better protected by the lizard than 173. 173 I'm a little nervous about. And 096 is a little off-putting. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was concerned about. What if the mimetic agent suddenly stops working? Or we somehow piss off 682 by saying the wrong thing? Well, guess what? She's a creature of rage and wrath. Is she not? She's absolutely hateful and angry. I have this feeling she will definitely destroy us.
But it makes it funnier if I do pick this.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it, chat. The big lizard mama will protect this guy forever. And then he's gonna die within a day. All right, I take a cautious step forward. I accept. I'm dead. Bros, you remember the guy who turned into a tube of toothpaste and the guy who was eaten by his lawnmower? And one of the researchers who, fellatioed a pool noodle? Yeah, I think we're gonna die. We're dead. We gave in to 8008.
Really? You'll stay.
I'm waiting for the munch, me too. Here, wait for it. Wait for it. I nod, stepping forward again.
Doctor, please.
I slap him away. Get away from me! I found my waifu! My monster waifu! I don't even look to see the expression on his face, but he doesn't reach out again. I'll stay.
Good.
Dead! I'm lifted off my feet by a sudden explosion of light. Electricity crackles through the air where it contacts SCP-682's real body. The edge of the roof comes and goes in a sickening lurch. And then I'm falling. Da 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 da, you snap, you got dead. Oops. Wait, so did SCP-682 destroy the ledge? I think they did. Either they destroyed the ledge, they went through the wiring and hit us. You walked into the net, I think? Maybe I did. I was kind of a little, it kind of was a little Hold on. Let me read that again. Hold on. I want to read that again. And then I'm lifted off my feet by a sudden explosion of light. Electricity cackles through the air where it contacts SCP-682's real body. The edges of the roof comes and goes in a sickening large... Yeah, it hit us! 682 slapped through the wires, slapped me, and off I went into the abyss. Because I'm an idiot. And I fell for 8008's, like, effects. Resist the temptation. We must play hard to get, Chet. I can't. It's not like you're thinking. Huh? What? SCP-173 is going to kill me if I don't find her. I just want to put her back in her box. You promised you'd help with that. So I did. These images in my mind. I cover my eyes. The light of the setting sun is suddenly blinding, as if I had spent hours in complete darkness. I know where she is.
SCP-173?
I jump, almost having forgotten he was there. Yes, I can find her now. Thank you, SCP-682. The wind gusts as the last of the sun retreats below the horizon. Her expression darkens with the sky. Time is up. I look at her strangely. Her hour was only just begun. Yeah. A sudden concussion to the air strikes me in the back. I fly forward and... Uh-oh. Sherman? Uh-oh. Oh, what the hell did I walk into? Yeah, SCP Waifu Simulator. SCP-682 will always hate all life. I open my eyes to find Dr. Sherman huddled over me. The smell of acid burned flesh hits me immediately. Whoops. Theron! Dr. Sherman doesn't respond, other than to carefully pick up SCP-8008 from where it's fallen nearby and tuck the anomaly into his breast pocket. You're hurt. He shakes his head.
Oh, I'm fine.
Someone explain what is going on. Just like we said, this is SCP Waifu Simulator. There's an anomalous pair of glasses that makes you see inanimate objects as waifus. His breathing is shallow. Did you
get what you needed from it?
Yes, I did. Dr. Sherman sags with relief. His face contorts with pain. We need to get you to the medical. A distant explosion marks SCP-682's path of destruction as it escapes into the facility. Dr. Sherman shakes his head.
No, not safe. We have to finish this.
He's right. There's only one path left to take. Into the tunnels. We should have probably gone there in the first place. Okay. No, that's really what's happening in this game. We prepare for the descent into the tunnels beneath the facility as quickly as possible. It's deep into the night by the time we're all ready. Singer again. Sherman and I, kitted with industrial strength flashlights and rations, just in case. We're also outfitted with head-mounted radios, which should work even deep underground.
I feel like a D-class.
I grin, but Dr. Singer's stone-faced. What about that lizard? What about the lizard? The 6 task force personnel assigned to us don't seem to find it any funnier. I tried to convince Dr. Sherman to stay behind, but he insisted. The acid burns had been superficial. Painful, but he would make a full recovery according to the nurses. Dr. Sherman, Singer, and you, and our 6 throwaway MTF people. At least we know where to find SCP-173 now. We just need to stick together and everything will be all right. Except for the giant murderous lizard. Right. Except for that.
Great.
He's fiddling with 8008, which is tucked into his breast pocket. His face is unnaturally pale. Probably just nerves. We're in the caves. These very, very well designed and very, very great digitally done caves. Beautiful. We head down to the last flight of stairs into the tunnels. I shouldn't be making fun of it. Down here, the metal floors give way to rough stone. Where is this? Why is there a pathway leading into caves in the facility? It's humid down here and cold. Every time I exhale, a little cloud of water vapor is illuminated by my flashlight. Again, why is the facility connected to this? Give me an explanation. We travel for some time through the seemingly endless tunnels. This feels like a containment breach waiting to happen. Always heading down. We pass through several task force waypoint camps which have been set up to coordinate the search. The men watch us with dull eyes. You saying shortened DERS is a misspelling of everyone should just spell it doctors? Isn't it DR, Aaron? I've never seen DERS as doctors. Never. Never. Nope. There are no injured among them, but what they're tracking doesn't leave injuries. Chaos! Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking, Shadow. Down. All the way down. It must have been at least an hour. Doctor is doctor. The plural is doctors. DERS? I've never seen that before. An hour. Me shoulders were aching from the tension. We came to a passage with nearly a dozen offshoot tunnels. I point to one, knowing beyond a doubt that this is the way we need to go. We all stop at our tracks suddenly on high alert. The task force personnel scan the darkness with their gun-mounted flashlights. The slim beams of light are insignificant in the oppressive blackness. What is it? Where's Sherman? We all look at each other. Dr. Sherman isn't here. We need to backtrack. We have to... Nobody move. She says it so calmly that everyone freezes instantly. Oh, it should have been, nobody move. Our eyes are so wide as she looks among task force personnel. They look equally terrified. Out of nowhere, a pair of massive jaws closes over where Dr. Singer had been a moment earlier. Pair of jaws? 682 is down here? Yep. Two of the task force personnel are crushed in the next instant as SCP-682 drops from the ceiling. Damn, bro! He hiding up in the ceiling. The rest open fire. No.
Pathetic.
She swings her tail around, cracking me hard in the back. I go down. Then I'm running. I pick a tunnel at random. Anything is better than staying where I am. I'm not even sure where I'm going. Down. We're still going. I run as fast as I can. My lungs are burning. I probably shouldn't. I told you I shouldn't have trusted 682, but I wanted to get the bad ending. My legs are screaming. A sudden drop in the path sends me sprawling. My wrist! Up! Up! My wave of nausea rolls through me as I curl on the ground. Ow! Protecting my arm. I can't. I look up. This is the cavern from my dream. And there at the far end is SCP-173. I almost don't even recognize it. There in front of it is Dr. Sherman. Theron! He turns to look and... What? Where am I? This place seems familiar. Where's Dr. Sherman? SCP-173? Where's... Help me! I'm back into this madness. Hack! Not this again. Hey! I thought you told you to... hi. Oh, hi. I've been looking for you. Have you been looking for me, my handsome self? Do you think you could escape? Yes. They're going to do battle in my honor. How'd you find us? How stupid are you? Left a trail in their dreams, you idiot. Don't even know, do you? Ah! There's two timing. What? No. What we had. It was real. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm sorry? Points. Must get points. Must survive. Don't be. Hi. This is a new trend. This is a real horror game. Just saying. I want to say this is a real horror game. What is this, Undertale now? What is happening? Or I'll rip you to shreds. No, don't rip me to shreds. How is it? How was I supposed to be any faster? I can't move. How was I supposed to be any faster than that? What? What?
What? Was she telling the truth? Did you also spend time with 096 and forgot to mention it? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh no. No, no.
Don't bother. I can see it in your eyes. Well, since I'm out, I might as well have some fun.
And I'm dead. I knew going to see 096 was a bad idea. November 1990, the final two researchers were never recovered from the tunnels. Dr. Sherman was found wandering in the dark sometime later wearing SCP-080. He is physically unharmed, but by the 173 and 682 have been recontained. The next cohort of researchers will be brought in shortly to continue work on 8008. The rest of the data is expunged. We died. Woo! We died again, chat. Okay. So this is a dead end. This is... Okay, let's go to the tunnels. Instead of releasing any of them, we prepared for the descent into the tunnels beneath the facility as quickly as possible. Dr. Singer, Sherman, and I are kitted with industrial-strength flashlights and rations, just in case. The ratios should work underground. Feel like a D-class. At least Sherman shouldn't be damaged. Really wish I had a way to track SCP-173, other than acting as bait. We need to stick together down there. Personnel have gotten lost in these tunnels. Why exactly did we build this site on top of the cave system again? That's exactly a fair question. Where's the answer? Someone above our pay grade probably knows. Or the writers couldn't figure out a good idea to put in there. Oh my god, that quote. No, I went to both. And that was the problem. I went to both. Someone above your pay grade knows. Great.
Great. No more thing. One more thing to worry about down here. Horrors in the dark. Check.
He's filled with SCP-8008, which is tucked in his breast pocket. We head down to the last flight of stairs into the tunnels. Down here, the metal floors give way to rough stone. It's humid down here and cold. Every time I exhale, a little cloud of water vapor is illuminated by my flashlight. We travel for some time through the seemingly endless tunnels. By the way, I don't believe the Foundation would ever have a researcher wear those glasses. They would have a D-class wear those glasses first and foremost. Always heading down. Pass through several task force. Waypoints, men watch us with dull eyes. There's no one injured among them, but their tracking doesn't have leave injuries. Down. All the way down. It must have been at least an hour. My shoulders are aching from the tension. We came to a passage where nearly a dozen offshoot tunnels. I have no idea which way we should go. We all stop in the tracks suddenly on high alert. Task force personnel scan the darkness with their gun-mounted flashlights. The slim beam of light is insignificant in the oppressive blackness. What is it? Yeah, no, hopefully no 682 this time. Where's Sherman? No, where's Sherman again? Well, Sherman did take off last time. We all look at each other. Dr. Sherman isn't here. We need to backtrack. We have to. Nobody move. She says so calmly every time we instantly freeze. Equally terrified. I thought we only had 6 task force members with us. In the space of an instant, the man standing next to me is turned into a red slurry. It sprays the side of my face. Wait, who did that? Run. Tegan and I book it for the random exit. I'm not even sure where is it we're going. Down. We're still going. Singer dozed down behind me. Something has her leg. I can't see. And then she's gone. What grabbed her? What took her? What took them? Was it SC? It wasn't 682, was it? For a long moment, everything's perfectly silent. Only my own ragged breathing echoing back to me. Then I heard a quiet scraping noise. I run as fast as I can. My lungs are burning. My legs are screaming. The sudden drop in the path sends me sprawling. My wrist! Within the nausea curls, I'm protected. I can't. I look up. The cavern of my dream, and there at the far end is 173. I don't think we even recognize it. And there in front of it is Dr. Sherman. Theron! Turns to look at me, and then suddenly the thing happens. Where am I? What is this place? Where's Dr. Sherman? Where's 68132? 173? If I can move them, they work. Stop. What do you mean stop? What do you want me? Forget about the points. No. I need you. Are you sure about that? No, please. I can't move anything. Get out of my face. God damn it. What is this? I can't, it's so hard to move anything, chat. I'm telling you. It's so hard. Out there in the reality, whatever that even is. I want to try to convince you. Please, there's gotta be an easier way of moving things. How sweet. How sweet is the sound? How sweet the sound. You've resisted me so far. I can't get, there's no way. How about the staring? How about a staring contest? This is a way harder than it looks, chat. I'll kill him. Who? Who are you gonna kill him? Me? I'll kill him. Who? Did I not? Ready? Go. Okay, so... I died again. I don't know how to handle that situation. We need to go back. Let's just visit 682, shall we? We're gonna skip rapidly. Rapidly skip. Would you please tell me what happened? And then we gotta restart this because we went through all that. Fun fact, if you try blinking one eye at a time, 173 will break its own rules and kill you. Maybe. You know how hard that is to do, though? I accept. Okay. No. Prepare for tomorrow's date. Okay, here we go again. I wonder if I have to beat this too much for a couch potato Ed boy like yourself. How about this?
What is this? Where am I?
You! Get out! It begins. It begins. The horrendous bit. Oh, we're not getting points that way, chat.
Why should I leave?
I said get out! This is horrendous. This is the worst game of Bejeweled I've ever played. Worried they'll like me more. I'm being fought over by tsunderes. I hate it here. Ugh. Oh, don't do that. I'm trying to do the things. No, stop. That's just so pathetic. Listen, I'm almost there. Let me have this. Yeah, let me have it. Yes, batch. Yes, batch. Get pointed on. Get pointed on, batch. Shut up. No, never get bitched on, bitch.
You seem upset.
Yeah, just a little. Just a little. Listen, it's fine. I've reached point quota. Okay. Do not visit her. Where am I? I'm in the tunnels. Tunnels beneath the facility. I hear footsteps and shouting, and then I see her, and she's going to... My neck! Oh, my neck! Hold on. Can I do... my neck! I hit the ground running. Okay. Or something else long. I want to go on that date. There she is. Pet her hair. I can't believe she let me pet her hair, of all things. Okay, you're a liar. Everything decays. 682, so loving, and then immediately she murders you. Resist the temptation because she'll kill me otherwise. In complete darkness. And then she's going to escape. Time's up. Right? Ah! Okay. We're fine. We're fine. How many endings are there to this game? Into the tunnels now. Outfitted, task force, dodge superficial, make a full recovery according to the nurses. Everything else, except for great. And then also 800. No, criminal. No.
Nobody breaks the
No.
law on my watch.
Oh, just my nerves.
Stolen goods.
Then 682 is hiding in the
Pay
darkness.
with your blood.
What is it? There's a Sherman, Dr. Sherman. You need to backtrack. No, why did Sherman like wander away? Dead. We still don't know what killed her. Remember? We don't know what killed him in the last one. We don't know. We don't know. I'm running. I pick a tunnel. Anything is better than staying where I am. Still going to run as fast as I can. My lungs are burning. I'm screaming. Sun drop path is falling. There we go. Look up, and there she is. Ow! No. There's a far end. Almost recognize it. And there in front of it is Dr. Sherman. And then suddenly, here we are again. Seems familiar. Where's Dr. Sherman? No, don't. Listen, it's not. It's too much. It's too much. Hey. Yes? I thought I told you to. Hi.
Been looking for you.
No, I can't go up or down. I think you could escape. I could maybe escape if you will let me. How'd you find us? You're an idiot.
You're an idiot, you stupid statue.
Meat. Gotta love meat. Do you like meat, chat? Do you like meat? Do you like my meat, chat? Eh. The power of meat compels you. The other human. What's the other humans doing? That's their friends. He's trying to convince me not to do something. Ah, yes. I'm trying to read this at the same time. It's not easy.
I was there on the roof.
Okay, I don't look at him like that.
Like what?
You're drooling! They're trying to figure out which one will eat me.
Supple.
Oh my god, did I just get called supple? I did. I just got called supple. Great. Cool. Very word English dictionary. Cool, even more. Do I? How many points get for the 14? Oh my god, I am so close. I am so close. Okay. I need that. Oh, you
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! 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 Fuck it, bitch! Ah!
I was 1,000 points away. 1,000 points away. I can't move.
You. I don't know what to make of you. You should be terrified of me. And I should despise you. But hold very still, human.
Her lips brush against mine. I got a kiss from SCP-682. I smooched the lizard. Ah! I taste blood. Probably because she ate someone earlier. I'm just imagining what it looks like in reality. You just see this bipedal lizard kissing a human. And then she's gone. At least I survived. 8008 log date, November 1st, 1999. Dr. Singer was never recovered from the tunnels. The final researcher and his assistant were considered until both were found collapsed in the lower site corridors. 8008 was not in their possession. 173 and 682 have been recontained. The rest of the data has been expunged. You survived! Yay! What? Wait, how? Where did 8008 go then? Huh. Oh boy. What time is it? Should I? Can't snap a metal neck. What? I didn't get jump scared. Sorry, Chad. I was a little busy in that moment. Do we want to visit? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. How many? Okay, I have 3 out of 4 achievements. I think that means I have 2 out of 3. Good idea. Okay, we've been through this. We'll date 096. I guess. You have a beautiful voice. You know SCP-096 has a masculine form. Really, if you think about it. Male form. No boobles to be found on that thing. Screaming. Very many screams. Okay, we'll get you a real bird. Listen, we'll get you a real bird. We'll get you a bird. Okay? I'll call it a day for now. Because I'm guessing if I go down there and I have seen the, 6A2, she'll get me. Too much? Too much for couch potato head boys like yourselves. So who's talking about this? Oh, the music's changed. Where am I? You. Yeah. Get out. Die. I don't want to die. Please don't murder my face. I would appreciate my face being in one piece. Thank you. I need to watch One Piece. That's the reason why it needs to be in one piece. One piece for one piece, you know? You know how it goes? I said get out. I'm sorry. She's so shy. Chad, she's my dream girl. She's so shy. This sucks. How do I leave? I didn't even notice that. I think it's because I'm trying to survive. Just checking in. Hi, don't check in on me. I appreciate if you didn't. I appreciate it if you gave me some personal space. No, don't you dare. I'm right there. There we go. Thank God. I'm so proud of you. Aw, that's actually so sweet. Guess what you said? Shut up! That's actually the cutest thing I've seen thus far in this game. I'm so proud of you. Look at her sad emoji. Oh, woo. Okay, where am I? We're in the tunnels. Snap! Crackle pop. What is a nightmare? Wrist probably hurts. Da 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 da. Thank God. Come on. Da dee da dee da. I'm sure that all this is the same. Wait, what's that? Just one pixel in the news broadcast and that's it. No more humanity. The thought makes my blood run cold. What should we do? Go on a date with it. Let's go on a date. The songbird trills in its cage tucked under my arm, blissfully unaware of all danger. Unlike the small army of task force personnel gathered around us, there is no pretense of hesitation today as Dr. Sherman hands me SCP-8008. As always, I marvel at how light the novelty glasses are. Dr. Singer seems withdrawn, her arms crossed tightly. Here's the thing, chat. The SCP Foundation really is like scared of an entity like, 096 ending all of humanity. Here's the thing. Humanity has anomalies in its power and capabilities to defend itself from SCP-096. And we know that there's other anomalies out there that are just as strong as 096 who can even put 096 in his place. Like with 682. So I do not believe that he would completely end humanity. Mind you, I believe that a lot of people would die. Thousands, maybe millions. But, yeah. I don't think that would be the end of humanity. Arms crossed tightly. Begin the experiment. Dr. Singer punches in the code without comment. The door grinds open, rusty with age. Visual contact established. 096 is sitting hunched in the corner of its cell. Its grotesque elongated arms wrapped around its bony knees. 3 layers of blackout Teflon composite bags have been secured over its head. The operation was performed by autonomous robots to avoid the possibility of a human glimpsing its face. I step forward into the threshold. A sudden hand on my shoulder makes me pause.
Be careful in there.
I nod. Dr. Sherman leaves me alone in the containment chamber. The door squeals closed behind me. There's no going back now. Checking audio feed. A slight crackling precedes Dr. Singer's voice over the speakers. Loud and clear, Doctor. No going back. Without hesitation, I put on SCP-0880-0800. She has the biggest... Well, second biggest... No, they're not that great. They're okay. But again, she looks like a Bratz doll, so... Absolutely no attraction to this thing. She's... I stopped that thought in its tracks. I'm stronger than this. I need to resist. 096. Of course.
Oh, you made me a bird!
Ah! Before I can stop her, she's taken the cage from me. The bird inside doesn't seem to mind. Distantly, I wonder what I would see if I removed the glasses.
You would see death, my friend. Death.
Would I see SCP-096 standing in front of me, smiling with his hideously distended mouth? Or remind myself that this is a hallucination? The real SCP-096 has 3 layers of blackout bags over its head.
That's a bitty bird! Chirp, chirp, chirp.
The bird sings back to my amazement.
La 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 la!
Yeah, definitely a beautiful singing voice, right, chat? Chirp, chirp.
Sing with us, Doctor!
Sing with her. I clear my throat. La 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 la.
No!
You
have to really mean it!
Self-consciously, I try again. La 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 la. The notes are off, but it's closer. Chirp, chirp, chirp. She takes my hands in hers. Her fingers are warm and delicate. No. The SCP-096 is cold, if I remember rightly. Like a corpse. Not at all like I would have expected. Oh yeah, Yugs.
Here we go. You're getting it.
One more time with me. I don't want to do that voice anymore. It hurts. Chirp, chirp, chirp.
La la!
Wow. It actually worked. Her smile of joy is infectious. The outside observer, it probably sounds like I've completely lost my mind. But I can't bring myself to care. This brings back such wonderful memories. Of your life in the mountains? I used to sing all the time. Look, I need to know, what was it like? What was it like? To be free like that, I mean? My life has become so rigid. Barely any time for pleasure. I can't even remember what freedom feels like. SCP-096 beams at the question. I have no words to explain. But perhaps... She begins to sing. At first softly, then stronger. Cool song, bro. It makes my heart ache for her. I'm so moved by these words. By this beautiful melodic singing chat. The lonely melody fills the room. Does that make sense? My heart is racing in my chest. Now I'm the one who's speechless. I understand. Her expression darkens. That was a long time ago, though. Then the men came and took me over here. She drops the cage with the bird inside. It's unharmed, but is startled into a frenzy. 096 starts shaking all over. I can't breathe. Uh-oh. There's something over my head. Please. Help me take it off. My heart breaks for the poor girl before me, trapped here against her will, taken from the open mountains to be kept forever in a concrete box. She bends forward, guiding my hands to the base of her neck. Oh, brother, don't do that. I don't see anything, but I can clearly feel the ties binding the Teflon bags over her head. Should I help her? Oh, probably not. You know, if I help her, I'm dead, right? I'm removing the bags. All right, I take them off. Oops. Carefully untie the invisible cords. Instantly, I hear shouting. It's static-filled and so far away. My assistant, Dr. Singer, I feel the unseen fabric loosen. I lift it up over her hair and... I'm dead. She's so beautiful. Dead. I told you. She's so beautiful. Dead. Don't remove the bags. I shouldn't. I'm sorry, but I can't. She seems dejected. It's because of her, isn't it? Sculpture. You're only here because you want to find her. That's not true. I really enjoyed our time together today. Really? Really. I'd love to sing together again sometime. I just need to find SCP-173 to stop her killing our personnel. Then I promise I'll come visit you again. She looks uncertain but hopeful.
Well, in that case.
Huh? Why are SCP-096 and 682 able to give us images of the tunnels? In my mind, I cover my ears, gasping. The quietness of SCP-6096 cell is suddenly deafening, as if I've spent an eternity in perfect quiet. I know where she is. Thank you.
Remember our promise?
I will, she sighs.
I wish that I could trust you.
My vision explodes as I feel the bright stars. Suddenly I'm being helped off the ground. Did I pass out? The sound of wrenching metal fills the rooms. Dr. Singer, don't look!
What? Don't look! Whatever you do, don't!
Cause of 8008, probably. One of the task force personnel screams. How did she get the bags off? I guess they didn't? Where? Doctor, are you all right?
Doctor, are you alright?
I see him tucking SCP-0800 brass pocket. Looking around, find myself on the floor several meters from where I'd been. Oh, God.
Please tell me you got what we needed.
I glance up at him. Dr. Sherman's hair is disheveled and his eyes are terrified. Yet he's still focused on the mission. Yes, I did. I know where we need to go. Into the tunnels. We gotta descend industrial strength flashlights just in case. Just need to stick together. Great. It's tucked into my breast pocket. Human down here. Pass through several task force waypoint camps. Men watch as we dealt with dull eyes. All the way down, at least an hour. Point to one, no one beyond a doubt. This is the way we need to go. We all stopped at our tracks, suddenly high alert. Task force personnel scan the darkness with their gun-mounted flashlights. Slim beam of light are insignificant in the oppressive darkness. What is it? Where's Sherman? We all look at each other. Dr. Sherman isn't here. All right, we know that. Here we go. Quietly terrified, we need to backtrap. We need... Nobody move. One of the task force personnel starts firing madly into the blackness. The others join him, not even sure what they're firing at. Crack. Gray blur hits the task force officer so hard I see his neck snap from whiplash. Don't look! She's cut short. Literally. The creature takes her out at the knees, severing them. A stray bullet hits my shoulder. Damn, bro, I got hit. This is the first time I've been shot. Dr. Singer is rolling on the ground, confused and terrified. I need to go. I should help her. Then I see two long legs moving to stand over her. I watch her eyes travel up the length of them. Then the rest on her face hidden in the dark. I run. I pick the tunnel I had pointed at earlier. Down. We're still going. I run as fast as I can. My lungs are burning. My legs are screaming. My arm shot. Sun drops, sends a sprawling wrist thing protecting my arms. I look up. This is cavern. This is where... Where am I? Place is familiar. Sherman. It's time for me to get to kiss, right? Do I get kiss? Do I get kiss from very horrifying creature? Thought I told you. Hi. This is such a dumb, silly game. This animation, this everything about... Am I interrupting? Oh my, am I interrupting? I'm so glad I found you. I'm sorry, Chad, that you can't see those things. How'd you find us? Me? Oh. Left a trail in their dreams. It's still weird that you, like I said,
Dreams are important.
I had a feeling I could do that. Pretty embarrassing. Who's the other human? Oh. That's their friend. He's trying to convince me not to kill them. Oh no. Are you going to? That depends. No. I'm somehow able to read this and play that game at the same time. Don't know how. Don't ask me how. I'm being a super creature right now. But I am. Whoa. Don't do that way. Don't make me click on the thing. No. I don't think this is possible. I do not think that's possible. I just don't think it's possible. I did it. No, I did do it. Chat, I did it within a second. I did it. I win.
I win.
I can't move. Oh, I might have gotten a little intense back there. Sorry. Yeah, I saw that. I was moving so fast I couldn't take my eyes off of the points. Or I mean, off of the board. I couldn't look at the points. And then I noticed when I was looking back, oh, hey, I won by just a couple of points. Oh, it might be because, yay!
Thank you.
I like you, okay? I said it. What's that? You like me too? I didn't say anything. Well, in that case, I get to kiss a distended mouth monster. Feel her lips against mine. Get a kiss from SCP-096. Smooch the songbird. Cold, but not unpleasant. I told you she was cold. I'll see you around. She disappeared. My lips taste like blood. I told you she eats people. Dr. Singer was never recovered from the tunnels. The final researcher and his assistant were considered until both were found collapsed in the lower site corridors. 8008 was not in their possession. 173 and SCP-096 have been contained, and the rest of the data has been expunged. I don't know how you survive against 173, actually, though. I don't know how to survive against that one. Because did I not make enough points to survive the tunnels, or should I have... Wasn't she? Yes, she was, Aaron. She was discovered in the mountains. I don't know what mountains, but she was discovered in some mountains. Whatever. Do you think that's enough, chat? Yeah, get a kiss from Peanut. That's the only other one we have that we didn't get. Listen, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get through all this, and we're just gonna try to focus on 173. That's the only other ending we haven't unlocked. But maybe we can be friends. I feel like that's the right answer. To get 173 to like us. Come on. No, her face went through the bar. The bar is physically there. The bar here. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this again, yeah. This is the one problem with this. 5,000. 5,000, you say? That's easy. Great work. Now get that inventor. Break your legs.
No, don't break my legs.
That is some weird BDSM you're into at SCP-173. That is some weird shit you're into. I don't know if I can date a girl like that. I can't bring you home to mama if you want to break my legs during alone intimate times. Right, chat? Would you bring a girl home that would legitimately break your legs out of love for you? They love you so much that they would break your legs for you. Almost there. I'm going so fast that I'm actually messing up the thing a bit. You notice that? Fine, great job. Yay, I did it. You can't break my legs now. Damn, bro. I'm gonna keep getting points. Can't stop me. Look how fast I'm in. Man, I'm used to the chaos of the other stages now. This stage is baby stuff comparatively to that one. Yeah, it is so baby. Okay, what if, and hear me out, chat. Wake up with a star. Thank you. She's gone. Dr. Singer. Okay, here's my question. What if I don't put on the glasses during this moment right here? And I just keep watching them, and that way I don't get infected by the other ones. What?
Okay, escape key is just one of those things. You know, I love games that when you hit the escape key, it just outright closes the game.
She's made of concrete. Well, I'm so happy. Little old happy me. Me every day. Somebody give me the lyrics to Tiny Tim's song of the I'm so happy so I can sing that and keep my sanity while I go through this again. I have to do the puzzle again.
I'm so happy, oh happy for me. Every day, it is every day. I'm so happy.
I imagine concrete can go through a bar. A rebar? Oh, here we go again. My wind has been knocked out of my sails now. A weight on my shoulder weighs heavily. I can definitely do that in my sleep now, but I don't like to anymore. I am depressed. I am such depressed. Not really. It's just annoyance, more or less. Okay, you go there, you go there, you go there, and then you go there, and then you go there. There, you go up there, and then you go down here, and then you go here, here, here! No, here, here, you go here. Hugo Graham. Hugh. Have you ever heard a girl go Hugh in your face before? It's kind of sexy. I'm definitely not doing as good as I did last time. Mostly due to the fact that hurt. That physically hurt. My soul got whiplashed into oblivion. I meant to click that one. Wow, I'm actually doing terribly right now. I'm actually doing bad. I was doing way better last time. Fine, great job. I can't believe I didn't, I think it was mostly because I was getting very small amount of points. No, nothing really that big. No big, like, super ones. All right. Okay, chat, let's not press the escape key. I pressed escape to try and hit the save button, but I forgive this. Well, it's one of those games, and you know, I hate games like that. Okay. Save this one here, and then don't. You resist the urge too terrified to move. His screams become gurgles as he disappears into 682's maw. Gunfire erupts from behind 682. You hit the floor just as bullets whip through the air around me, sending up sprays of sharp stone where they hit the tiles. I cover my head. I can hear SCP-682 shriek as it enters a rage state. Floor rocks under another section of building collapses, and then suddenly shower the which even sounds muted. Inside the risk, and carefully open one dust-covered eye and see a pair of bare gray feet standing just inches from my face. After a moment of confusion, it dawns on me. 096 has been moved into the adjoining cell block for testing. I cover my eyes in an instant, praying I haven't seen its face somehow. 096's face is certain death. The guttural voice rings under through the ceiling chamber, followed by the howl of 096 that enters rage state upon being glimpsed. Sounds fighting to anomalous clash upon desperately going the opposite direction. And then mind screams I see. Again, my screens to put them on and see. Huh. That's new. Resist. I resist. I won't end up like Dr. Fields. I won't. A chunk of concrete strikes me in the back, crushing my air from the lungs, and I whoosh. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. It just slowly crushed me out of me. Is this it? Something pulls on my legs, and it's you know, once I got you. 173 is saving me for some reason. I just can't understand why she would save me and then kill me later. I hear Dr. Sherman shouting. Why is he shouting? Doctor, can you hear me? I try to respond, but it turns out a hacking cough and my throat full of dust. You're all right? He helps me sit up and wait while I go longer. Marissa unharmed. Medical ward. Of course. Okay, I'm just making sure. Machine private. Heartbeat. Nest of pillows. Fine. Saved my life. Okay, we've gone through all this before. Yeah, I'm finishing this game tonight. Okay. Not everyone. Absolutely. Chat, tell me about bars. Which bar do you like to go to? Do you like cowboy bars? Gay bars? Save. How about I save right here? Okay. Do nothing? No, you're right. We've been through enough today. Visibly relaxes. I'd hope you see you reason, sir. Do you want to play cards? It might help. I smile. Sure thing. Dr. Sherman and I stay up late at night playing cards. Even after all these years, I still can't read his poker face. He totally cleaned me out. He was right, though. It did take my mind off things. Unfortunately, not for long. Too much. This time, there's no other anomalies involved. I'm a little concerned. I'm concerned what's gonna happen to me now that I have no other anomalies vying for my attention. There we go. Ooh, that was a big one. Big one. The big one. There we go. Get a big set of them there. Get the points or die. I should have done that from the start. There's the meat. Doing all right? Yeah, I'm fine. No need to worry. I'm fine. I'm okay. Listen, just checking in. I'm doing great. It's all going peachy keen. I'm about to be married to an anomalous fucking statue. I beat it. Enough of pointsies. I've done it. Can't defeat it. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. I got so many more points than you even could imagine. Boom, boom, boom. Your topsy-turvies I'm used to. Where am I? The caves, tunnels beneath the facility. Your footsteps, and then... Is that them? Yes. What happened? Fell out of bed. Dr. Sherman's here. Saying some night on the edge of the bed. I'm rubbing my sore hands. Healthy as a horse. Looks up at me in my nightmare, that is. She's down there. I think we know where. No, you don't. It's just a dream. Sure, it's anymore. Okay, I think the glasses is a bad idea. I agree with them there. The only one thing to do, head to the tunnels. Now we're heading straight to the tunnels. Like a D-class. But Dr. Singer is stone-faced. Dr. Singer, I'm sorry to say, but I'm pretty sure you're doomed to die every single time. Fair question. Someone above the pay grade. Slight of stairs. Metal stone rough. Here cold. Exhale a little cloud of Potter papers. Heading down. Sorry, chat. This is kind of turned into crap. You know what? Beans. Where's Sherman? Sherman's disappeared. Backtrack. I have to. Nobody move. I look around task force. Looks equally terrified. Thought we only had 6 task force members. This. I still don't know what kills everybody down here. What? They said, okay, they realized there was one too many task force members, right? So what the hell was mimicking one of the task force members and started killing everyone? Soul Reap. My lungs are burning. My legs are screaming. You just see 2 tiny mouths formed on this guy's legs. My wrist. Can't look up. There on the far end is... Okay, I'm gonna save it right here. Just because. And where am I? And we're here. Hi again. It's me. Stop. What? What do you mean stop? Forget about the points. I need you. You're a statue. I've been watching you. You're a statue. Get out of my face, you VTuber. I don't need no stinking funny VTubers in my life. My friend are talking to me. Your friend is talking to me. They're out there in reality. Do you crack at it? They're trying to convince me to spare you. How sweet. How stupid. You've resisted me so far. Let me make this interesting. About the staring contest. If you move, I'll kill him. Ready? Go. Oh yeah, okay, I get it. I'm not supposed to move. Don't move. That's why I died. We're going through her fucking hair. The camera's clipping through her head. Why? How does that even happen? How do you improperly fix the camera? I don't know how to make video games, but I feel like this shouldn't have made the cut.
Don't look at me like that.
I can't move. I see. All this time you've been resisting me. I understand. You don't want to be together. I feel her lips brush mine just briefly. I got a kiss from the peanut. Then she's gone. 8008 log date. Dr. Singer was never recovered from the tunnels. The final researcher and his assistant were considered redacted until both were found collapsed in the lower site corridors. 8008 was not in their possession. That was recontained. The rest of the data has been expunged. So 8008 just disappeared just like that. And that is it. That is it, chat. That was the dating simulator SCP game. That was ridiculous. I think they did a ridiculous thing on purpose, but man, it's so weird. It almost feels like they took already made assets and just transformed them into SCPs and just barely able to represent what they were looking at. Listen, I am not going to like bust on this game too hard, but I feel like it could have been better. Though at this point it was just kind of made, I'm guessing, just as a, you know, a joke for haha, yeah, haha, funny. But hey, I had fun with it for a little while. But now I'm tired and I want to go to sleep soon. Okay,